Elizabeth, and today's adventure is painting the chicken coop. This building actually started out as a potting shed, which in an earlier episode we converted the inside for the chickens. We put in some roosts and cleaned it up, and now we're going to work on the outside because the paint is peeling and the caulking where it was sealed is coming off. So that's what we're going to work on today. I've got my trusty brush and I'm ready to start cleaning off some of the peeling paint. So as long as I'm out here peeling the paint off where it's coming out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to reattach this piece of trim board that actually must have fallen off from up here quite some time ago and just got left on the ground. So I'm going to put that back on so that when I paint the door, it will all be back on like it's supposed to be. Okay, so it has been sanded, or brushed rather, with a wire brush. And then I stripped all the caulking off and I put in some new caulking. This is, I'll show you the caulking. This is what I have used, and it is meant for doors and windows and things, and it is paintable because I intend to paint the coop and paint over the caulking. The caulking that was put on here the last time was not paintable and was peeling horribly. So I went around all the windows and everything, or the window, this is a huge window over here, and around the bottoms. I suspect that there was some leakage around the bottom. Last winter when we bought the place, there was some water on the inside there, so I sealed along the bottom. It does sit up off the ground. You can see where it's about 8 or 10 inches up off the ground. However, we do get a lot of snow, and so it's quite probable that the snow comes up over that air vent and that there was some water underneath because it looked like it was not sealed along the bottom. So it is all done. This is supposed to be dry in 30 minutes. However, I'm going to allow it some time to cure before I paint over it. And then we'll see how fabulous it looks. The chicken coop is all painted now. I will get to have sunshine and happy flowers all winter long. I'm super excited. I will be able to see this out my living room window so I can look out and enjoy it during the winter time. The bottom of the siding had never been sealed, and because there was a lot of rain and a lot of snow here during the winter time, that had some water damage, so now it's nice and sealed up. All of the bottom boards and trim have been painted. There was no paint on any of the trim. It had all peeled off pretty much. So that's all finished. The sides have been painted peach, and the trim is the blue color on the front. And when I first did it, I painted the bottom boards all that peach, and then decided it looked more finished if I put the blue on it. So that all got done. And now it's sealed up and ready to go. Hopefully it will hold up for a long time. Some of the chickens enjoyed the painting process, and they are very pretty now. Let's see if I can show you my girl over here. They have gone in and out underneath where I have been painting and managed to get paint all over themselves. So anyway, the chicken coop is now all done and I can move on to other projects. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you got some inspiration out of this project. It was super simple and very inexpensive. The paint I bought mostly off the Oops table, so the peach and the blue both were somebody else's mistakes. So you can get paint at most hardware stores that somebody has mixed and then went, whoops, I don't like that. And it's much, much cheaper than buying it and having them mix it. I bought one paintbrush. I had another paintbrush that I did the major work with, but this little chisel brush is what I painted most of the flowers and the sunshine and things on. I also used a couple of my kids' art brushes that I got really inexpensively at the craft store. The pigs are over here playing in the mud. And they're just kind of disposables. They're ones that we use for painting rocks and things. So I didn't invest a whole lot in it. Even with the caulking, the entire project was under 40 bucks. If you don't feel like you are artistic enough to create designs like this for yourself, you can always use your phone to project an image onto whatever you want to paint. There's lots of great tutorials on how to use your phone as a projector. This could be done on a doghouse. It could be done on a wooden fence. It could be done on the back of a shed. You could do it on anything you like. So just be inspired and do something you like. Make your stuff your own. Your homestead is yours, and you should enjoy it the way you want it. So anyway, it's time for me to go off and gather the eggs. I hope that you have a great day and happy homesteading.